Now we move to Asia, where Nepal is going to vote today. Nepal's general election follows a wave of youth-led protests that ousted the previous government last year. The protests, sparked by issues of political instability and corruption, led to the resignation of former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. The election features a crowded field of over 3,400 candidates from 65 parties, with a prominent challenge from Balendra Shah, a 35-year-old former rapper and the prime ministerial candidate for the Rashtriya Swatantra Party, also known as the RSP. Shah, who has gained strong support from Nepal's youth, is vying for a change in leadership after decades of political turbulence and corruption. Meanwhile, interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki emphasised the importance of peaceful elections, urging the voters to take the decision seriously, as it will shape Nepal's future. Joining us now, we have Shruti Dasgupta, who is a foreign affairs expert in New Delhi. Shruti, thank you so much for joining us today on the show. What do you think we can expect to see out of these elections today in Nepal?
Greetings, Ruby. Thank you so much for inviting me. Nepal, of course, went through its own churn, which we saw as Gen Z protests. There were deaths. There was KP Oli was forced to move out, but he still remains one of the running candidates and front runners. There is a chance of the rapper Balendra Shah, as you just mentioned, of Rashtriya Swatantra Party, of winning a larger chunk of the elections. The elections are being held for the lower house and the upper house both. There are over 3,000 candidates vying for less than 150 and 100 seats that are being voted on as of now. The Balendra Shah element would be the kingmaker or the game changer, basically, because more than 50% of Nepal is under 40 of age, and recently about 1 million of them have been added right after the protests that happened. So there is a large chunk of youth voters that are there, that were part of this entire Gen Z revolution, and they see him as a messiah. So Balendra Shah, commonly known as Balen, would be a front runner and would take a larger chunk of the pie of Nepal. The other would be the Congress Party of Nepal, and they have had a quieter approach. They've had their own churn. He went, the leader went, there was a political struggle inside that party itself, and so there is a likelihood of that man also coming to power. His name is Gagan Thapa, if I'm not wrong, and he seized party leadership right around in the last 1 year. So that man might be the dark horse also. Both these leaders are pro-Nepal, pro-India. The Congress Party of Nepal would be more pro-India because it's got its roots in the Indian National Congress of India, but Balendra Shah is going forth with the agenda of Nepal first, and is looking for, he has been quite popular. He won the election last time as an independent candidate. So with his own party, he might find favorability, but I do not know how far into the rural regions of Nepal would his fame and his ideology progress. Both of them are asking for education. Both of them are asking for healthcare for Nepal, and this is something why both these parties are projected as front runners in these elections. KP Oli continues to contest, and there is another communist party that is contesting, but both these parties are pro-China. They are not. KP Oli, of course, was thrown out for his entire corruption-led era. So there is a large possibility that his party will not be as favorable unless things go really, really wrong in the election process themselves. The other communist party is also a sideliner. So among these four elements, we can see the Gen Z element playing a major role, as well as the pro-India element of National Congress, Nepali Congress Party would be the two major front runners in these upcoming elections that culminate today.
Mm-hmm. Shruti, please stay with us as we move to our next story. The Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has held a phone call with the UAE's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister, Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan. During the conversation, Wang Yi emphasised that the spillover of war is detrimental to all parties and only harms the people in the region. China expressed strong support for the UAE's efforts to safeguard its national security and reiterated its belief in resolving regional disputes through diplomatic means. China remains committed to playing a constructive role in achieving peace. Now to Pakistan.